Welcome to Dubai!
Last year, Liam and I flew with Emirates to review their new retrofitted Boeing 777 in all 4 cabins with the help of our fabulous friends Maz and Sam.
I think it's time to get out of this heat and get to Dubai Airport and head over to Geneva on this retrofitted plane. Let's go!
But back in 2022, the TPG crew and I also reviewed the newly retrofitted Emirates Airbus A380 in all 4 cabins.
Welcome to Dubai!
So today, we're here to compare each cabin from both aircraft to answer the question, which Emirates aircraft is the best? This is the ultimate Airbus A380 versus Boeing 777 Emirates comparison.
It is time to talk about this epic cabin. The cabin is organized in 2 rows in a 1-1-1 configuration. I'm in C1K, which is right by the window, but the middle rows let you enjoy what's going on outside through digital windows in HD. This first class cabin is known as the game changer because it's supposed to signify such a leap forward in comparison to other first class cabins. And as soon as you enter, it's easy to see why. These sliding floor-to-ceiling doors offer total privacy, which is just a concept that I cannot get my head around. At the center of each suite is this sumptuous leather armchair, which may as well be a throne, it's that grand. On the seat is this lovely grey suede cushion, which I am just sad that Liam can't experience because this is Premier League fluffy. To my left, we have more storage space and a controls panel, which I just can't wait to test out later. Behind the seat, you will find lots of reading lights, but no, the lighting doesn't stop there because there is so many up there and right down here. So you can set the mood with your own personal light controller, whether it's the ceiling, the wall, the floor, and you can control its brightness here. But that's not even the best bit. There is even a color control panel for your lights. Ooh! I mean, even here, this is crazy. I was already entertained by the lighting's color palette. Little did I know there's also a temperature control panel. Yes, you can control the heating via this dial right here. To my right, we have even more controls. This button ejects the tablet, which also controls the IFE screen. Let's see what this button does. Oh my God. Oh, blackout. And the night lighters come on. Wow, it's just that automatic and that clever. All right, let's put them back up now. And if you're not feeling for the shades, there are also some curtains, which you can just, pull. In front of the seat is this giant IFE screen. Now, forget Liam's hand reference, because there would just be too many, it's that big. How about quite literally an arm or torso reference? Up here, we have a variation of different magazines, and underneath is a very impressive selection of snacks, breath mints, and even some vitamin and hydration tablets. I mean, how perfect is that after a long flight? Also in front of me, we have the tray table, which pulls out like so. I mean, this is easily one of the biggest tray tables I have ever seen. Last but not least, I am so in love with this striking motif of the gaff tree, which is the UAE's national tree, which can be found in the paneling over here as well. And real orchids for, a lovely, refreshing touch.
Welcome aboard this first class suite on the Emirates A380. This cabin has 14 first class seats on the upper deck of the aircraft in a 1-2-1 configuration. First impressions are it's glitzy, it's large, it's comfortable, and there's so much stuff to feast your eyes on. So first up, it's a super wide, comfortable padded seat. There's a control panel that has different modes to allow you to put this into a bed, eating mode, which moves the seat forward towards the table, and also, and most importantly, there's a door on this cabin. 2 doors, electric mechanism close up to cocoon you into this safe, relaxing, cozy space. There's a basket full of snacks and a mini bar. There's an absolutely giant tray table. The detailings in this cabin are gorgeous. There are lamps all around the cabin to provide a soft mood lighting in the evening time. There are also multiple screens, an absolutely giant IFE screen in front of you. There's also an iPad just down to the right, and there's another handset with a screen on it right in the seat pocket next door. There's storage all over this cabin. Bits behind you, bits to the side of you. There's even fresh orchids displayed in the cabin. What more could you want? So this Emirates A380 features the new style bar, which is available to first and business class passengers. Look at that, freshly made mojito, 35,000 feet in the air. You cannot beat that.
Cheers.
Cheers.
This is what I'm really here for. Let's have a little seat tour. So first of all, the seat is absolutely huge. Like, it's so super wide. The seat finish is absolutely beautiful. Like, the leather is like top quality. It feels like super new and luxurious. TV is absolutely massive. What I really like is these little cushiony things on the side. It almost feels like a pillow in itself. A mini bar. There's a mini bar. We've got like a charging station that has all of the chargers that you need. Big kind of table on the side here. And then we've got a little bit of space up here. We've got a tiny little compartment on the side as well. Privacy features, I mean, I can't see anyone, but I can't close the door like you can on a Q suite, but it's not bothering me. I do feel like it's pretty private in this area. All in all, so far, this is a very special seat.
So I've just sat down on my business class seat on this Emirates A380. Let me give you a quick tour. Most importantly, the seat itself, it feels really comfy. You've got this adjustable headrest that moves up and down, and it's almost got like a double padding layer, which makes it feel so soft. You've got this lovely finish with this sort of like cream pattern that's like cross-stitched across. And then the rest of the cabin itself has got this sort of like laminated wood finish that you can see here. Over here on my left shoulder, where do I begin? I've got a little pop-out control for my IFE screen that you can click in and out. Have a little reading light above my seat here if I want to do some reading. Then above there we have a number of different charging ports. We've got the usual UK main socket here, you've got your headphone jack, you've got USB, you've got HDMI, and then over to my left you've got this pull-out tray table that we click like this and it slides across nice and easy. Let's just click that away. Also on my left is another first to me, a mini bar. How cool is that? So we have an iPad that's currently got the flight route on. This can also help me control my IFE screen, which is just insane really. Then out in front of me, let's have a look at my legroom. So firstly, there's a little slot below where you can put your feet if you want to, which feels nice and comfy. But then here's where the real legroom is. You can see there, that is a pretty deep footwell. If we keep on coming up, we've got this enormous IFE screen, which it's truly gigantic, bigger than any TV you would ever need on a plane. You can control that with touchscreen as well as using the iPad or the seat remote. Then over to my right, we have a couple of storage units. So again, this lovely laminated wood finish. You click them down and you can see there, plenty of room to put your things. I've already started putting things away. Let's click that. And then in case you have more stuff, click it open, and there's another one where my bedding is currently being stored as well. Tons of room to put all your things. I've also got this nice big white pillow in my business cabin. To be honest, the seat back at the moment is puffy enough already.
Well, here we are on board this absolutely stunning premium economy cabin on the 777-300ER of Emirates, retrofitted. A couple of days old, this cabin. It's so exciting to be on board. First impressions, this cabin feels chic. It's cream leather, comfy seats. It's arranged in a 242 configuration, which is a pretty good setup for premium economy on these wide body jets. So the seat has plenty of legroom, your knees are nowhere near the front. There's a footrest for you to rest your feet on, and then you press this button to raise up a footrest to put your calves on. You'll find this adjustable headrest which goes up and down and in and out and flaps and here, and actually such a comfy way to be able to get some good rest. Whoa, that is a big recline that you get. The tray table is stored inside the seat on the left-hand side. Tray table's not the biggest I've ever seen, but it is sturdy and a lovely wood finish. There's a small storage pocket just down by the side of the seat, and then in front of you there are two different little storage pouches and a really large and crisp entertainment screen, and the Emirates IFE system is amazing with thousands of options to watch. This is a nice little touch. The window blinds are electronically controlled. Woo! Look at that go. With two bits of the shade, you get a little shady and then you get like a proper blindy shady thing. Not great English, but I think you know what I'm talking about.
So first impressions of the Emirates new premium economy cabin. Really beautiful seat finishes. I love this cream leather here. Feels like a really nice sports car. Quite spacious, it's nice and wide. Windows are beautiful. I love these massive A380 windows. It's in a 242 configuration, which is pretty standard for premium economy these days. I'm really liking the legroom. A little footrest folds down. There's a little drink tray to share with my neighbor. In the seat back pocket, bottle of water, some headphones. Unfortunately, I think these are the same that are provided in economy, which is a bit disappointing because they do look a little bit cheap. A nice big pillow that's definitely bigger than what you get in economy. A nice big IFE screen here. Tilts out, headphone jack, a USB-C and a normal USB. Some good recline on the seat, definitely more noticeable than regular economy. Downsides, really small tray table.
Well, welcome to my seat, 26K on the Emirates 777 here in economy, where I'm already making myself feel at home because as economy goes, this feels pretty damn comfy. I've got a window seat today and the cabin itself is set out in a 3x4x3 configuration. You've got these lovely sort of blue mixed with creamy colours. It feels very calming and relaxing. Well, the seat itself, it feels soft. I've got a lovely headrest behind me and I expect the pillow that's going to be even comfier. In terms of width, you can see I'm not too cramped in at all. There's a few inches either side to shuffle about. I've got a decent amount of leg room. My bag is currently taking up a fair bit of that at the moment. See how far back I can go. And that feels like a really decent amount of recline. You can see the gap between the other seat there. We have the tray table, you can slide it back and forth. I will say it does feel a little bit shaky and unstable, so I'll have to see how that fares with my meal later on. It's a lovely crisp IFE screen in front of me, which is at least 1, 2 on the Liam Spencer hand scale. In terms of the plug sockets, we've got USB-C and a regular USB, which is really handy, and we're seeing more and more of this wire available now. And then to round things off, you've actually got another big fat main plug socket there, so if you want to charge your laptop or phone, you've got many different options to do so.
First impression is very good. A big table, there's like a nice tree finish on it. The seat seems like super comfy. The screen it's huge for economy, as you can tell. Loads of entertainment going on here as well. Let's have a look at the leg room. You can actually completely like stretch out your legs, so when you're small like me, that's one of the advantages. Okay, my first course has arrived and it is caviar. Fun fact, I have never ever tried caviar in my life, and even more fun fact, I don't actually eat seafood. But the things I do for TPG, I mean, it's got to be done. First class, in the sky. I like it. So my main has arrived and it looks absolutely delicious. I have decided to go for beef tenderloin and mash paired with some Bordeaux red and some tender stem broccoli. Even if you're in personal business, the issue with meats is that it can be a little bit dry, but not with this. It's so tender and just so juicy. Oh, this has been absolutely delightful. For a sweet finish, I have decided to go for an almond streusel cake topped with warm toffee and chantilly cream. Genuinely one of the best cakes I have ever had in my life. Borderline annoyed because now any plain food I have after this will never compare.
Cheers. I've had some snacks, but now comes the double portion of caviar, bellinis, all the accompaniments, a bread basket, a shot of vodka, and another glass of incredible champagne. This is true luxury in the sky. Now I've seen this one before. This is meant to be Emirates first class elite snacking secret. The garlic bread is famous. You break open this sexy garlic bread, you load it with caviar, and this is the snack of all snacks. Honestly, stunning. So here we've got the Arabic meze. I love the way that they set it out around your plate. But 9 different things to try here. The Arabic meze is a wonderful starter and a real nod to the heritage of what's at the core of Emirates. My main course is now served. Fat, juicy prawns, fragrant rice. It's a winner. The lemon and almond cake to finish things off with a lovely cup of tea. I still want the cheese, I just don't think I can manage it. Might have a break.
That is so good. If this is this good, I wonder how Maz is doing in first. Time for the main course. It's really top level plain food. And the beef is so easy to cook. Mash is smooth and buttery. I mean, for like a plain, this is a pretty amazing meal, if I'm honest. It's kind of like a very posh donut. I think that's blue cheese. It's not my favourite.
Thank you. Okay, so my Arabic meze starter has just come round and it looks absolutely delicious. I've got a number of different dips, I've got some salad, I've got some bread. Let's dig in. I'm not gonna lie, at first I was a bit disappointed by this quite cold bread. Then they brought around a selection of warmer breads, including this garlic bread, which is absolutely delicious. It's almost like a weird pastry. But anyway, you can tear that off, dip it in, and that is going down very well indeed. I'll tell you what, the service on board so far has been exceptional. I've been offered drinks every 5 minutes, constantly refilled, and I've also just been brought my main course, which is this incredible looking beef tenderloin, and I'm gonna tuck in right now. The beef is so succulent, it's bursting with flavour, cooked to absolute perfection. The asparagus is really tasty too, the potatoes are lovely. Okay, so I've opted for something a little different for dessert. I've gone for the yuzu green tea cake garnished with dark chocolate and pearls. It's a nice light dessert to finish what has been quite a full-on heavy meal with bread and dips and beef. Green tea cake is a winner.
Gonna start with mace. It looks so good. This is the prawn mahfouz. So grilled prawn with spiced fragrant rice. Prawn is crunchy, juicy, tasty, and the rice is so fragrant and delicious. Look at how pretty this is. Yogurt and raspberry mousse. Yeah.
Other than handing out menus on today's flight, the crew have told us that we can explore them on our phone. I can also see the first class menu on here, which Nikki will be enjoying. Compared with my menu, that's 1 or 2 pages. The first class menu on today's flight is 16 pages. Really nice looking lunch meal served in Emirates Premium Economy. Looks more like business class, to be honest. I've gone for the prawns and it's served the orzo starter and some profiteroles for dessert. The seat's quite wide, but the tray table is more to the left. So you kind of have to lean in a bit and it goes back and forth, but it doesn't go side to side.
Another nice and useful part of this economy service is you can actually access the menu on your phone ahead of the trolley car coming back, which might seem like a small thing, but the attention to detail just makes this economy experience a lot more pleasurable, and a lot of airlines wouldn't think to do that. Plenty of alcoholic beverages on offer in the premium cabins today, so I thought I would treat myself to a lovely, fresh Bloody Mary, which is free of charge here in economy. Very happy. That's some serious silverware. Chicken is well cooked, it's moist. The potatoes could be a little bit crispier, but the peppercorn sauce goes with it all really nicely. It's also a very decent portion, 2 fat bits of chicken, so they're not being stingy there. It all comes together really well. It's probably not going to win any awards for airplane food anytime soon, but as economy goes, can't really complain. Tell you what, that is a real winner.
First impression of the food is great. Butternut chicken, potato and chive salad with some Asian slaw, cheese, crackers, bit of wine. Can't wait to dig in. And now it's time for the highlight. It's lemon milk cake served with dulce de leche. That is very good. Much. So we've got a nice little pre-arrival meal here now. A cheese sandwich. This scone's actually hot. Some clotted cream and strawberry jam. Feels like we're almost in London now. Hi. Can I please get a sparkling water? Certainly. Thank you so much. I mean, I didn't expect any less from this crew. Can't get over how quick that was.
Can I please get some honey for the tea?
Certainly.
Thank you. 9 seconds.
Hi, do you have any herbal tea? That was 10 seconds, that was very quick.
Oh my god, the phone is ringing. Does someone answer this? Like, I know it's ringing. No, I can't believe it. The call bell challenge is completed. Can I get a glass of the Hennessy brandy, please? Thank you.
Hello. Can I get a cup of tea, please? Pretty damn quick. Not the quickest ever, but not bad at all. Hi. Can I just get a cup of tea, please? For economy, that was pretty damn speedy.
Hello. Could I get a cup of tea? Just with English breakfast with some milk, please. Yeah, take some chockies. Rapid fire, cup of tea on the way, and not only that, they offered me some chocolates.
Taking a while, I'm not sure what's going on. Hello.
How are you?
Dude, can I just have a glass of water, please?
Wow. I love the Corbo challenge.
The A380 is the larger aircraft with 2 decks, giving a unique feel to the first and business class experience, making it feel exclusive and luxurious. The in-flight bar was one of the coolest things I've experienced on a flight, almost as cool as my first class shower, which was incredible. The 777 got a game-changing upgrade. I was impressed with their new dazzling interiors and their extra attentive service. Now, Emirates have just released their Airbus A350 this January of 2025, and so I'm wondering where that aircraft will place amongst their 777 and A380 counterparts for business class. Let us know if we should check out the A350 and comment who you think won in this competition.